You've reached the Love and Luck podcast.
Hey, so I've got some good news. I figured I'd try and improve my skill with the luck magic stuff more, right? So I was headed to lunch with friends today, and I was kind of throwing the intention for something lucky to happen to help us out with opening the bar on my way there or during it or something, right? So there we all were at the pub, having lunch, and they introduced me to this new woman I haven't met before, right? So I was chatting with her about the Best of Luck bar, and she's like super interested in the fact that we're opening a queer dry bar. She thinks it's this really amazing idea, especially since alcohol abuse is kind of an issue in our community, right? So then I find out that she has her own radio show. It's about cool stuff happening in queer Melbourne. And, dun dun dun, she wants to do an interview with us for her show. So, radio exposure. There's apparently thousands of people on average who listen to the station she's on. This could be really, really good for us.
Holy shit, honey. That's really good news. I feel kind of weird about using magic like this, though. Should we really be using magic for our own ends like that? I mean, I know we don't do mean-spirited things with our magic, but is selfishness really that much better? I mean, is it ethical to use our powers to improve our business? I mean, we found the bar with magic, and magic's been helpful in setting it up, I guess. So, I know that we've already been doing it in a lot of little ways. And, I mean, I guess we do practice by changing little things to be better around us in general. That's kind of my issue, though. When does it stop being a little nudge here and there and start to become a real problem instead? I don't know. I just don't want to wake up one day and realize I've crossed a line somewhere, you know?
Hey, look, I get why you're worried. It's not like we have a book of rules for this stuff, or a mentor or whatever to help us along. It's good to worry about the ethics of what these weird powers mean for us. And I like that you worry about it. It shows how much you care about making sure we don't hurt anyone with any of this. But remember our little rule of mundanity. If we could do it non-magically and it would be okay, it's probably fine to do magically. I could still have made today happen by asking my friends if they had media contacts I could talk to, or something like that. Or I could have called the radio station myself, or whatever. Or we just could have met via pure circumstantial luck rather than magic luck. Those things would have still been perfectly fine. So, the fact it happened this way, with some luck magic, doesn't suddenly change it to being automatically unethical. Also, and I think this is important, especially when it comes to ethics or magic or whatever, we're not doing this for ourselves alone. I mean, yes, we're getting a lifestyle we want out of it, but so much of what we've been planning for the Best of Luck bar is to build somewhere that's a good, safe, and welcoming place for people to spend their time. So, yes, we benefit from the radio exposure, but so does the Best of Luck bar, and so does the little piece of the world we're trying to make better, you know? Look, it's good to worry about this in general, but I think you can probably worry less about this specifically.
Hey, I mean, I guess you're right. I don't want to fall into the trap of the end justifies the means, you know? And I know that, we're not even talking about that kind of thing in this situation. But I want to think about it now, I want to worry about it now, before it's anything like that. So it doesn't just pop up and surprise us, you know? I don't know. You're right. The rule of mundanity stands up to a lot of scrutiny so far, and it seems to be guiding us pretty well. I'll try and calm down about it. But we can keep talking about this stuff, right? Maybe run stuff by each other as we go. I want to stay vigilant, you know? I want us to check ourselves every step of the way and make sure we're not crossing that line. I don't want to wake up a monster. I love you. Sorry I'm such a worrywart.
Babe, are you kidding? You being a worrywart is one of the great things about you. You're always thinking like 10 steps ahead of me, and figuring things out and planning for all eventualities. It's amazing. You're amazing. And I am 100% on board with checking in with each other as we go. I promise I'll talk to you about this sort of thing before acting on it more in future, okay? We'll keep an eye out for and on each other. I love you too, heaps. Only a week to go till opening night.
Love and Luck is written by Erin Kian and produced by Paso Volpez Productions. Kane is voiced by Lee Davis Thalborn. Jason is voiced by Erin Kian. Credits spoken by Rosalind Quinn. Recorded by Kermie Braden. For more information about Love and Luck, check out our website, loveandluckpodcast.com. You can also find us on Facebook as Love and Luck Podcast, and follow us on Twitter at Love Luck Podcast.